Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Jazzy Symposium. Today is Poetry Tuesday. I have a treat for y'all. This is a young girl out of Brooklyn. Her name is Fanta Bala. This poem is called Redemption. She's really good. She's really good. You know, everybody have their way of writing and reciting. Everybody have their own way of writing poetry. You know, if you listen to Maya Angelou, it don't sound nothing like the black poets today. You know, even though her poems was deep, they were to the point, they were in depth. They were nothing like the poems of today. Like, everybody have their own style. Even though there's different poetry styles, every poet have their own flow. You might come across some that flow in the same way. It's like that, almost like I don't know how to put it, but you'll know what I'm talking about because they all kind of flow the same. But then you have some poets that just, are themselves. They kind of have their own flavor, their own sauce, and they come with their own. So this girl, she's kind of like the ones that have that flow, the typical flow. But she's really deep. She's very powerful in her words. She's very good. So I'm gonna check her out, y'all. Her name is Fanta Bala, and the poem's called Redemption.
You tell them I be the girl who looked death in the eyes and survived. I be the immigrant daughter who taught her father how to cry. I be translator, speaking like between our native tongues and reality. I be both the blue and black sheep of my family. I be walking contradiction. Ain't no box I can fit in because I set the standard. I lay out the game plan and go for 30. No Stephen Curry, I be more like a Raven. Lamar Jackson, I'm the MVP, you see? I saved myself, had to raise myself. And when I won and no one saw, I had to praise myself. Raise myself, and when I won and no one saw, I had to praise myself. Turn my suicide note to a graduation speech. Yeah, I made myself. And when they told me all the things I should change, I said, and I stayed myself. So when I'm asked, how do I carry this baggage so well? I tell them it's because then nobody was coming to save the girl who was using her jokes as a call for help. Was drowning in my depression, my anxiety be the anchor aggressively attaching this arm to mine. But as long as I kept this smile, everyone thought I was a writer. As long as I can compartmentalize my ugly for others to digest. As long as my pain didn't pour over and make a mess. As long as I remained the strong friend. I'm so sick and tired of being the strong friend because no one checks on a strong friend. Damn. I really wish I wasn't the strong friend because me and my trauma be bonded. My trauma be a house full of boxes, don't even know where to start to unpack. My therapist told me that I really need to get used to change. And things ain't gonna always be the same, but I told her I can't get over the fact that people who I relate my life with don't feel the same way about me. And I know it ain't always about me, but then sometimes I wish something was about me. Wish they saw me for all of my broken and still deemed me worth saving. Wish I was worth all the L's, never became I wish I was worth all the L's, never became lessons, just losses. And I took so many losses trying to live and never realized the reason I was so mature for my age is because I never got to be a kid. You see, when they ask you who I be, you tell them I be my ancestors' redemption. I be second chance at life. I be the one who took all of her broken and made a mosaic out of metaphors. I be alive. I be walking. I be alive. I be Cause I can, and I can, and I can, and I live.
Spoon.
Okay, y'all. Snap, snap, snap. You know how we do it for our poets, man. Okay. So, her name was Fanta Bala. She's a young girl. She's up and coming. She's very powerful. She's very good. I really, really like the way she constructs her poetry or her poems. So, y'all go check her out. You know, she's just letting you know that life ain't always pretty, even for her as a young girl. You know, she had to grow up and figure out things herself. You know, people always thought that, you know, she was okay because she was always strong for everyone. And no one ever seen that she was hurting. She was hurting, you know. But she said as long as her cup didn't, you know, spill over into nobody, you know, onto somebody else, and nobody even noticed, you know. So she says she don't want to be the strong friend anymore because the strong friend is the one people don't check on. You know, that's the person that checks on everybody. But, you know, nobody checks on a strong friend because they always just seem to think that they're okay. But anyway, I hope y'all like this poem. I hope this noise outside from these noise demons didn't interrupt the flow when y'all were listening to the poem so that you could get it and everything that she was saying. I hope that y'all perceived and received and comprehended everything that she was saying, because this was truly a good poem. And that's all I have for Poetry Tuesday. I hope that y'all enjoyed it. And y'all chime in. Let me know what y'all think. Okay? Let's talk.